Using now the weekly recap show where we are now at 100.
Hundo.
Where we give a dub to the things that we do like and an L to the things that we don't. This is actually a story that I saw on 212.
Okay.
So I can't remember where it is. Somewhere on a freeway, a Brinks truck, somehow the money out of a Brinks truck got open. And so on this freeway, there's tons of cash just flying out, right? Which is everybody's fucking dream, that free money is just flying out of a Brinks truck on a freeway. Causes this massive, everybody just gets out and stops and obviously picks up money. The funny thing about that is the driver of the Brinks truck they found got the fuck out of there. He just dipped off. Nobody could find him. But this girl, the reason why we know that it's a thing, this white girl decided to film herself and other people picking up the money.
This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. Someone dropped money all over the freeway. San Diego has shut down. Literally, it has shut down. Look at the freeway right now. Oh my gosh. Literally everybody stopped on the freeway to get money off of the freeway. This is literally insane. This is insane. Oh my gosh.
Then we going to Sizzler tonight, baby.
The heck? Yo, the entire freeway just shut down. They threw money. He's gone.
Wow.
He's gone, bro.
Stupid. Why are people... Everything got to be on the fucking internet, right? Everybody got to know everything. You got the best gift that God could have ever given you. A literal Brinks truck gift. All you had to do was get out, grab the money, get back in your car, and go.
Literally, no cop would have known anything about it. Nobody really would have really known anything about it besides other people that picked up money.
Yeah, they made her give that back. I already know. All of that shit.
Some people are probably going to get arrested for it. Unless they
what
give
would be
up
the charge, though? For picking up money that's on a freeway?
Theft.
No.
Because it's obvious where that money came from.
I don't know if I have a duty to Brinks to give them their money back after it's been spilled out all over the ground. But if I'm walking down the street and I find a diamond in the dirt and pick it up and put it in my pocket, can the damn jeweler that lost it charge me with theft?
See, the problem
is I just found it.
You wouldn't even have to deal with that situation if somebody didn't decide to...
Didn't say anything? Yeah, that's the crux of it right there.
Right? I'm going to give an L to the hip-hop community just because we have lost Virgil from Off-White, Virgil Abloh. R.I.P. to him. I didn't know, obviously, that he had cancer for a couple of years, it seems like. Yeah. Passed at 41. Hugely influential in the streetwear market. From what it seems like a good dude, unfortunately, Black Twitter made fun of him as well at some point, maybe a couple of years ago with the whole two Virgils thing. But, at some level, I think that if the community is willing to make an inside joke with you, that at some point...
Parody is the best form of flattery. That's something that certain people in our community seem to forget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Certain groups, certain interconnected groups that we bump up against seem to forget that flattery is the best form of, parody is the best form of flattery.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Obviously, the whole Off-White thing is a huge portion of our hip-hop community right now, and it just kind of took off. So, obviously, we all appreciate what he's done. All of the album covers that he's been a part of, the Watch the Throne cover, the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy cover, I think a couple of other ones like that. But, an insane part of the hip-hop community, and he will for sure be missed. Rappers who give out turkeys during Thanksgiving.
Go ahead.
Great move, because obviously there are those who don't have, and obviously Thanksgiving is a time to think about obviously giving thanks and giving back. It's a good time to think about things like that. But to do it for the headlines in such an obvious way, to parade it on your social media as, look, I'm doing this awesome thing. I know it's going to make some headlines because I'm me. That just takes everything away from it. It just makes it feel like it's a clout chase.
Definitely feels like a clout chase. So while you sitting up here trying to get your kudos and you pat on the back, you literally just did a club spree. How about on Thanksgiving, we find somewhere for the homeless to live? How about for Thanksgiving, we build some affordable housing in our community so our people have somewhere to live? How about for Thanksgiving, we open up some clean food sources in some of these underprivileged neighborhoods and these food deserts so that they can go buy healthy food for Thanksgiving? How about we do something for the community on Thanksgiving, give something back that's going to help them beyond Thanksgiving? Let's start on a positive note, shall we? Let's talk about how proud I am of my coach, Jim Harbaugh, man. You got to feel for a guy like Jim, man, because he could have very easily gone to the NFL after his first stint with Michigan, after the first 5 years. This could have very easily been, a whisper in the history of Michigan with Jim Harbaugh being the head coach there. He could have left, had a better position, higher pay, better talent, probably better overall success because he's used to dealing with NFL players as opposed to college. He didn't do that. He came back, took a cut to his pay, made his new contract extension incentive-based, so he actually has to earn his money. Has really just done wonders with this team, man. Every time somebody doubted him this year, even I'll say the Michigan State game, because that to me had a lot more to do with the referees and the actual players on the field than it did with coaching decisions. But even with that, every time somebody has doubted this man this year, he's come through. Can't win a game on the road, did it? Can't beat a good team on the road, did it? Can't beat a ranked team in a top 10 matchup, did it? Can't beat Ohio State, did it? Can't get to a Big Ten championship game, did it? So, I mean, there's got to be something that's said about getting all of the monkeys off your back in one season. Now, we still got to win. But even the fact that there's a potential for that to happen is coming off a 2-4 season. Come on, man. How many coaches would have been able to come back like that? From 2-4 to the college football playoff, potentially? It's unheard of. So I got to give a shout out to Jim for sure. My next dub is going to be combined. I'm giving it out to the Walter Camp Offensive and Defensive Players of the Week. That will be one, Aiden Hutchinson, setting a record on Saturday for single season sacks with 13, breaking the record of his father, Big Hutch, with 11. You got a question? Go ahead.
Is this entire Dubs and L's segment going to be?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Breaking his father's single season record of 11 sacks, got up to 13, and we still counting because we got games to play. So shout out to Aiden and then Haskins. That's man football. Hassan Haskins is a man. He's a man. And Ohio State found out he was a man from the first snap, from the first play. Cam Brown, after ripping off my boy Roman Wilson's helmet because he was salty that they was losing. And was it the first or second? I think it was the first half.
Bro definitely grabbed his leg for no reason, though.
He was like standing in his armpits. Like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Do a fucking snow angel so that you can move?
Get your fucking ass up.
Why the hell are you standing over me?
Get up.
Why are you... Anyways, he tore my nigga's helmet off out of frustration because apparently, we have trouble containing our emotions over there in Columbus.
What's the game?
Well, shit. Hey, we whooped y'all's ass within the confines of the game. We didn't need all the extra rah-rah shit that y'all
Y'all done extra rah-rah shit when losing too.
But we didn't lose this year, and we didn't do the rah-rah shit. So, I move on.
He also didn't come to play last
year. After Cam Brown shows his panties and gets a little frustrated, gets his unsportsmanlike penalty, he gets his get back by getting hurdled by Haskins on his way to his 5th touchdown. 5th. 169 yards. Man football. Shout out to Haskins. You're going to make somebody very, very happy in the NFL next year. My first L is going out to Cam Brown. Just got to go to Cam Brown. How do you do all of that shit and then get hurdled, fam? Like, and you missed clean. You missed clean. You're editing in a picture of Cam Brown getting hurdled.
Oh, I'll show you the picture that I'm editing in.
No, fuck that picture. You're going to put a picture of Cam Brown hurdling Dwayne Haskins, or I'm going to report our own video.
Hurdling Dwayne Haskins.
I'm going to get it taken down.
Dwayne Haskins plays for the Steelers right now.
I'm sorry. Hassan Haskins. And then Ohio State fans. My last L. It's okay to lose a fucking game. It's okay to not go to a playoff. It's okay to not go to a conference championship game. What's not okay is y'all not taking y'all's L like everybody else has to take their L. There's a special type of arrogance in Columbus where if Ohio State wins, they win and they let everyone across the world know that they won. And then if they lose, they still win because they won at some indiscriminate point in the past that somehow makes it less of a loss when they lose in the present. Because that's the type of math that we do here at Ohio State or here in Columbus, down there in Ohio State. Right? That's not how this shit works. You have a rival for bragging rights. That is the right to brag. You sit down and you take it just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. I have never seen a fan base hand out so much terrorism when they are winning, but be so defensive when they lose. It's crazy. So much so that y'all got poor Garrett Haskell out here apologizing for getting blown up all day because he think he about to come back to Columbus and get a whooping. Like, I get it. Like, he was a defensive player and, they gave up almost 300 yards on the ground, which is nuts. But, fam, you don't owe them people no excuses. You don't owe them no apology. They don't play. They didn't put the work in you put in the off season. Now, if you tell them you didn't try hard out there on Saturday, that's one thing. You just lost. You just lost. That's all it is, fam. You do not have to appease these maniacs. It's fucking crazy.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. He does not owe them. He doesn't owe them.
Because what do you play for? You play for
you play for you. You play for your team. You don't play for the fans. You play for your teammates and yourself.
You play for the entire thing. You play for the entire.
Josh, Garrett Haskell has put in more work in the last 4 years at Ohio State than any Ohio State fan that could ever criticize him.
So from that criticize any Wolverine by that level. Like, not to the point. You are an active part of the Wolverine community because
I did not say that you can't criticize him. I said he doesn't owe you an apology for losing a football game.
If he feels like he owes me an apology, then what's wrong with that?
Again, if he wants to say that to you, that's his prerogative. I am saying that apology is not owed. It's not required. You don't have to apologize to the fan base for losing a game that you tried your hardest to win.
He felt like he did. So
he went out there and he competed. He lost. That's football. That's sports. Right. You don't apologize to the fans because they expected something different. They expected y'all to go out there and put that 100 that Ryan Day was talking about. That was never going to fucking happen.
And
so now since y'all didn't blow us out, now Garrett Haskell has to apologize. They don't owe them that. Or they are not owed that from him. Because when Garrett Haskell is making plays, when Garrett Haskell is being the first round talent that he is, right? He's not being asked to come and answer to the fans then. Don't look at this man in his lowest moment and have him apologize to you.
But did anybody specifically have him apologize?
Fam, we talked about
this. No, you want to get out here and apologize for that bullshit.
We talked about this earlier, and there are plenty of toxic nigga. I heard somebody talking about they need to fire Ryan Day.
I heard that too.
That's nuts.
It is nuts. It's very nuts.
So let's not hold the.
That's an irrational idea. So right. Then he
But you don't think the fact that those fans exist in large droves within your fan base has anything to do with why Garrett Haskell thought he had to apologize to the fans for losing a game?
No.
I disagree.
No,
I feel like it has everything.
I feel like he felt like he let down the community of people around Ohio State, whether it's the players, the coaches, the fans, whatever, and he felt like he had to apologize about it.
If that's how you felt, that's how you felt. I'm just saying, still, it's not old.
It's not.
If he didn't do that, it wouldn't have meant anything about his character as a person or a player if he didn't come out here and fucking apologize to y'all, giving you an apology that you did not put the work in to go play that game. You don't go through 2 days. You ain't go through fall training. You didn't play in all the games that Garrett Haskell played in and won for y'all to get to that point to even have a chance to go to the championship game. So who are you, fan number 226, sitting on your couch mad because you lost the game, to call Garrett Haskell to the floor?
But did he also apologize to fan 226?
Again, if he chooses to do that, that is his right.
Sure.
It's just not old. And I feel like there are a lot of Buckeye fans that feel like that apology was owed to them because they didn't get what they wanted.
I don't think it's a majority.
I feel like they are owed that.
I don't think so.
So that combined with the fact that...
Because you're one Ohio State fan is telling you that he didn't feel like anybody needed to apologize.
Okay, well, sure, but that's anecdotal. It's just me and you.
Plus, you want to apologize? Get out there on the field next year and win the fucking game.
Thank you. That's what you do. That's what's old. If you want to talk about something that's old, go get it back. Go get it back. I don't want to hear that shit. Give us your dubs and L's in the comments, man. Let us know what happened this week. Give us your triumphs. Give us your falls. Tell us down below.
Make sure you go ahead and check our playlist for more. Check out last week's video as well, and check out our other W's and L's, and make sure you subscribe.